Did you hear about the elderly gentleman who didn't wake up this morning? Just last night? He was fine. No major illnesses, no warnings. Yet he passed away in his sleep. His family was left in shock. What could have gone wrong? Was it something that could have been prevented? The truth is, after the age of 70, certain nighttime habits can quietly jeopardize health, increasing the likelihood of severe events like strokes, heart attacks, or even sudden death. The most alarming part? Many seniors unknowingly follow these habits every night, unaware of the risks they carry. Today, we'll uncover 4 nighttime routines that you must avoid if you're over 70. These habits may seem insignificant, or they may be things you've been doing for years without a second thought. However, they can have a major impact on your well-being. Some of these may surprise you, while others might confirm what you've already suspected. Stick with me until the end, because the last habit is something most seniors do daily, not realizing how dangerous it truly is. Plus, I'll share what you can do instead to ensure a safer and healthier sleep. Let's begin. One of the biggest but often overlooked mistakes is consuming heavy meals too close to bedtime. Many seniors believe that their eating habits haven't changed much over the years, but the way the body processes food certainly has. As you age, metabolism slows down, digestion takes longer, and the impact of what you eat at night becomes much more significant. When you were younger, eating a late-night meal may not have seemed like an issue, but after 70, your body struggles to digest food efficiently before sleep. Late-night eating can lead to acid reflux, increased blood pressure, and even disrupted sleep cycles. More critically, these factors contribute to heightened risks of heart complications and strokes during the night. Picture this. You finish a rich, heavy dinner, maybe a spicy curry, a plate of fried food, or a large bowl of pasta. You feel satisfied and go to bed shortly after. What happens next? Your body, instead of focusing on deep, restorative sleep, is busy trying to break down the food. Stomach acid production increases, and if you lie down too soon, this acid can travel up your esophagus, causing discomfort, coughing, and even choking sensations that wake you up suddenly. Over time, chronic acid reflux, or GERD, can weaken throat and airway muscles, raising the risk of aspiration pneumonia, a condition that can be life-threatening for older adults. Beyond acid reflux, late-night meals can disrupt heart function. Blood sugar levels spike and can cause irregularities that disturb your sleep. Research shows that frequent late-night eating is linked to higher chances of developing metabolic disorders, which, in turn, contribute to cardiovascular diseases. So, what should you do instead? The best practice is to finish your final meal at least 3 to 4 hours before bedtime. This allows your body enough time to process food properly before you lie down. If you feel hungry before bed, opt for a light snack, something gentle on the stomach, like a handful of almonds, a banana, or a cup of warm chamomile tea. This simple shift can improve digestion, reduce nighttime disturbances, and support overall heart health. Another common but often underestimated mistake is drinking excessive fluids before bedtime. Hydration is essential for good health, but as you age, your body's ability to regulate fluids changes. Many seniors wake up multiple times during the night to use the bathroom, unaware that their evening drinking habits are playing a role in their disrupted sleep. As you get older, bladder muscles weaken, kidney function changes, and even small amounts of fluid intake in the evening can lead to frequent nighttime urination, also known as nocturia. This isn't just a minor inconvenience. It can have serious consequences. Imagine this. It's the middle of the night, and you wake up needing to use the restroom. You get out of bed, feeling groggy and unsteady. This increases the risk of falls, one of the most dangerous and life-threatening issues for seniors. A simple trip to the bathroom can result in a fall that leads to broken bones, hospitalization, or long-term mobility problems. Beyond the risk of falling, disrupted sleep from frequent urination is harmful in itself. Poor sleep quality is linked to cognitive decline, weakened immune function, and an increased risk of heart disease. The body needs deep, uninterrupted sleep to repair itself, and waking up multiple times at night interferes with this process. So, what can you do to prevent this? Start by reducing fluid intake in the 2 to 3 hours before bed. If you're in the habit of drinking a large glass of water, herbal tea, or juice in the evening, try cutting back. Instead, focus on staying hydrated throughout the day so that you don't need to compensate at night. If you take medications that act as diuretics, consult your doctor to see if adjusting the timing might help. Small changes in these habits can have a profound impact on your sleep quality and overall health. By making these simple adjustments, you give your body a better chance to rest, recover, and stay strong. It's the middle of the night, and you wake up with an urgent need to use the bathroom. As you get up quickly, your body hasn't had the time to properly regulate your blood pressure. This can trigger a condition known as postural hypotension, a sudden drop in blood pressure upon standing, which may cause dizziness, lightheadedness, or even fainting. Many older adults experience this without recognizing the risk, making nighttime trips to the bathroom one of the leading causes of serious falls. Something as simple as getting up to use the toilet can result in devastating injuries, including fractures, head trauma, or worse. Beyond the risk of falling, frequent nighttime urination, also called nocturia, can significantly disrupt sleep patterns. Each time you wake up and expose your eyes to light, your brain receives signals that interfere with melatonin production. This hormone is essential for deep, restorative sleep. Over time, consistent sleep disturbances weaken the immune system, elevate blood pressure, and accelerate cognitive decline. Research indicates that older adults who frequently wake up at night face a greater risk of developing dementia and other memory-related conditions due to prolonged sleep disruption. However, staying hydrated is essential for maintaining good health. So what's the best approach? Instead of cutting down on fluids entirely, try adjusting your hydration schedule. Aim to consume most of your fluids earlier in the day and gradually reduce intake by the late afternoon. If you feel thirsty in the evening, take small sips rather than drinking a full glass of water at once. Also, be mindful of caffeine intake. Coffee and tea consumed in the late afternoon can act as diuretics, increasing urine production and making nighttime awakenings more frequent. Another helpful strategy is being aware of hidden sources of fluids in your diet. Foods like soups, water-rich fruits, and even certain medications can contribute to excess fluid retention, increasing the likelihood of waking up at night. By making small, yet intentional changes, you can improve the quality of your sleep, lower the risk of nighttime falls, and support your overall well-being in the long run. If you're still watching this and find these insights valuable, leave a comment below to let me know. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing and turning on notifications so you never miss an update. Your support allows us to continue creating valuable content that informs and inspires. Now, let's move on. Another common yet overlooked habit that can interfere with sleep is keeping the bedroom too warm. A cozy, warm space might seem inviting, but for older adults, excessive warmth at night can pose hidden health risks. Many seniors mistakenly turn up the thermostat or bundle up under thick blankets, believing it will help them sleep better. However, sleeping in an overly warm room can increase the risk of cardiovascular strain, dehydration, and poor sleep quality without you even realizing it. As we age, the body's ability to regulate temperature declines. The mechanisms responsible for cooling the body, such as sweating, become less efficient, making it easier to overheat. During sleep, if your body temperature rises too much, your heart has to work harder to regulate it. This extra strain can be particularly risky for those with heart conditions, high blood pressure, or circulation issues. Have you ever woken up feeling sweaty, restless, or slightly short of breath? That's a sign that your body is struggling to regulate temperature. Studies show that sleeping in a warm room can also increase the risk of dehydration, even if you don't feel thirsty. Mild dehydration during the night can thicken the blood, raising the likelihood of blood clots, heart attacks, or strokes, particularly in older adults. Consider the case of Frank, a 74-year-old retiree who enjoys reading in bed before sleep. He sets his bedroom temperature at 75 degrees and uses thick blankets to stay warm. Yet, he frequently wakes up drenched in sweat and feels sluggish in the morning. What he doesn't realize is that his warm sleeping environment is disrupting his natural sleep cycle, preventing him from entering deep, restorative sleep. A cooler sleep environment is essential for high-quality rest. Lowering core body temperature helps regulate sleep cycles, supports memory function, boosts immune health, and contributes to overall longevity. Many seniors who maintain a cooler sleeping space report feeling more refreshed, alert, and energized upon waking. So, what's the ideal bedroom temperature for restful sleep? Experts suggest keeping your room between 60 degrees and 67 degrees. If that feels too cold, opt for breathable cotton blankets instead of heavy synthetic materials that trap heat. Wearing lightweight, moisture-wicking sleepwear can also help regulate body temperature. Another simple yet effective tip is to keep a window slightly open for fresh air or use a fan to improve air circulation. Not only does this help with cooling, but it also enhances air quality, reducing respiratory discomfort that might disrupt sleep. Making this one small adjustment to your sleeping environment can have a powerful impact on your health. A cooler bedroom reduces cardiovascular strain, promotes deeper sleep, and helps you wake up feeling rejuvenated without the risks of overheating. Now, let's address one more bedtime habit that many people overlook but can be particularly risky for older adults. Surprisingly, the way you position your body while sleeping plays a crucial role in your overall health. Many individuals assume that their preferred sleeping posture doesn't matter, but that's far from the truth. Sleeping in the wrong position can lead to chronic pain, breathing issues, and even an increased risk of health complications over time. As long as you feel comfortable, that's great. But after the age of 70, the way you sleep can have a much greater effect on your overall health than you might realize. Sleeping in an improper position can contribute to issues like breathing difficulties, poor circulation, and even elevate the risk of heart failure or stroke. Despite this, many seniors unknowingly adopt sleeping habits that place unnecessary stress on their bodies each night. Why does this matter? As we grow older, our bodies go through various changes, including reduced muscle tone, altered lung function, and changes in blood circulation. Sleeping in a position that restricts airflow or applies pressure to key blood vessels can decrease oxygen intake and strain vital organs, making it harder for your body to function properly while you rest. Over time, this can lead to issues such as snoring, sleep apnea, and even heart strain during the night. Take, for example, the common practice of sleeping flat on your back. While this may seem like a neutral and relaxed position, it can actually be one of the riskiest choices for older adults. When lying on your back, gravity causes your tongue and the soft tissues of your throat to collapse slightly, partially blocking your airway. This can result in a condition known as obstructive sleep apnea, where breathing repeatedly stops and starts throughout the night. Many people remain unaware they have this condition, but it significantly raises the risk of heart disease, high blood pressure, and even sudden cardiac arrest. Let's consider Robert, a 76-year-old who had been sleeping on his back for years. His wife observed that, at times, he would stop breathing for short periods before suddenly gasping for air. At first, he dismissed it as a normal part of aging, but as time passed, he began waking up feeling groggy, suffering from headaches, and having trouble concentrating during the day. Eventually, A visit to his doctor revealed that his sleeping position was worsening. An undiagnosed case of sleep apnea, placing extra stress on his heart, night after night. Even if you don't have sleep apnea, your sleeping position can still affect circulation. Studies suggest that lying on your right side can exert additional pressure on the heart, making it more difficult for blood to circulate efficiently. For seniors who already have heart conditions, this can lead to fluid buildup in the lungs and legs, increasing the risk of congestive heart failure over time. So, what's the ideal sleeping position after the age of 70? Experts recommend resting on your left side whenever possible. This posture enhances circulation, helps the heart pump blood more effectively, and even supports digestion. If you experience acid reflux or heartburn, sleeping on your left side can prevent stomach acid from rising into the throat, reducing discomfort and improving the quality of your rest. If you struggle to maintain this position while you sleep, consider using a body pillow to prevent rolling onto your back. Additionally, elevating your head slightly with a supportive pillow can help keep airways open, reducing the likelihood of breathing disruptions. If joint pain or stiffness is a concern, placing a pillow between your knees can help maintain spinal alignment and alleviate pressure on the lower back. Making these simple adjustments to your sleeping position can have a profound impact on your health. By positioning your body in an optimal way for breathing, circulation, and heart function, you can lower the chances of nighttime health complications and wake up feeling more refreshed and energized each morning. If you're still with us and finding this information helpful, drop a comment below with the number 4 to let us know you're engaged. And if you haven't subscribed yet, consider doing so now and enabling notifications so you never miss out on our latest content. Your support allows us to continue creating insightful videos aimed at improving your well-being. Let's reflect for a moment. We've explored how something as simple as your sleeping position can impact your overall health, especially after 70. But this is just one of several nighttime habits that could be affecting you without you even realizing it. From eating too late in the evening to drinking excessive fluids before bed, from keeping your room too warm to sleeping in an unsuitable position, each of these habits can subtly influence your heart health, sleep quality, and general well-being. The good news is that these risks aren't set in stone. By making small but meaningful changes to your nightly routine, you can enhance your sleep, reduce health risks, and wake up feeling stronger and more energetic. The key is awareness. Once you recognize the problem, you can take the necessary steps to correct it. So, here's a challenge for you. Tonight, pay close attention to your bedtime routine and try adjusting just one habit. Maybe you'll eat your last meal a bit earlier, lower your bedroom temperature, or shift to sleeping on your left side. Even the smallest change can yield noticeable improvements over time. Thank you for being a part of this journey with us. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below sharing one thing you've learned today and how you plan to apply it in your daily life. Your input means a lot to us, and reading your experiences keeps us motivated to bring you more valuable content. If you enjoyed this video and found the insights useful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Your support is invaluable in helping us continue to create content that informs and inspires. We look forward to seeing you in the next video. Until then, sleep well and stay healthy.